Rich woman holding Al's video, threaten and to divorce Al immediately, or she'll give the video to the police. In that case, Al will spend the rest of his life in prison. But she didn't know. Annie and Al have been through too much together. Now they have been able to trust each other completely. Annie believes that if Al really did this, then he will tell himself. Besides, rich women are very cute with this video. Annie directly ignored the threat of rich women. In fact, this video is indeed a forgery. It was the rich woman who spent 10 million, bought it from Alan. She didn't dare to give it to the police. The rich woman finally collapsed. She tried every means to drive Annie away, but in the end, I got nothing. And because of her provocation and framing, the relationship between Annie and Al has become stronger and stronger. Rich women can never accept such an ending. Desperate, she found Alan again. She wants Alan to continue to harm Anne, but how could Alan listen to her? Last time, the rich woman bought the video with 10 million yuan. Alan is convinced that rich women are the real rich people. Alan simply tied up the rich woman. Rich women didn't expect this. Alan called the old woman. Tell her to take 50 million acquaintances. But how could the old woman be willing to give so much money? She rejected Alan immediately. Alan was angry. He vented all his anger on the rich woman. Alan asked the rich woman to wash her clothes, and forced him to wash his feet. Even forced rich women to wash the toilet. Alan told the rich woman that I didn't want to do this either. But who makes the old woman reluctant to give up money? The rich woman immediately hated the old woman to the bone. The old woman was very worried about the rich woman at this time. But she's not worried about the safety of rich women, but worried that the rich woman would tell her story. Then, the old woman decided to save the rich woman. But when the old woman arrived, she found out rich women have been suffering from serious mental disorders. She hated the old woman very much. Rich woman swear, after going out, be sure to tell Al all the ugly things about the old woman. Seeing this, the old woman quickly escaped. Now the old woman changed her mind. She let Alan do whatever, and you can't let the rich woman out, and promised to give Alan more money. Alan promised superficially, but I turned around and called Al again to ask for ransom. He won't abide by the so-called credit. Annie knew about it, and he also wanted to understand it. It was the rich woman who ordered Alan to kidnap herself. Annie put everything the rich woman did. She told Al everything. Elton's anger is not hateful, but he still drove to the appointed place. This time Al called the police, but when he saw the rich woman, Alan had already run away. Al deserved to scold rich women. I didn't expect it. How can you do so many dehumanizing things? Al is not allowed now. Anyone wants to hurt Annie. At this moment, the rich woman understood. I have lost since the beginning. Then the rich woman was taken to the police station for investigation. She is completely insane. The rich woman shouted. The old woman made it herself. But now where can anyone believe a madman's words? Finally, the rich woman was sent to a mental hospital. This will also be her final destination. At this time, the family also welcomed a happy event. The rich man finally left the hospital and went home, although he is still unable to speak and move. But my mental state is much better. The old woman was obviously panicked. She is very afraid of the rich. I don't know when I can talk. Then his fate will only be worse than that of a rich woman. Al also announced at this time, he is going to have a new wedding with Anne, because the wedding ceremony was too simple before. He is going to hold a grand ceremony for Annie, a lively and meaningful wedding. This time, Al wants Annie to be the happiest bride. Regal classical Chinese greatly gratified. For this wedding, Al has prepared for Annie several sets of precious necklace jewelry. Annie's face was full of happiness. The knot. Al took Annie to see the night scene. Annie sighed that she had never seen such a beautiful scenery. Al said nothing. The real beauty is still behind. At this time, the sky suddenly burst into gorgeous fireworks.